What is up, everyone? So today I want to talk about Snapchat, and if you didn't know, they reported earnings last week, and they ended up falling around 16% the next day. So they had a pretty disappointing quarter, obviously. Some of the key numbers from their quarter were they reported revenue of 181 million versus 189 expected. Earnings per share, net loss of 16 cents versus 15 cents expected. Daily active users of 173 million versus 175 million. So obviously they disappointed in that last quarter, and that's obviously why the shares ended up falling so much. So in this video, I kind of want to go over just why I think you should stay away from this company and stock as much as you can. Like, just don't touch the shares at all, even though that they fell so much. This company reminds me of Twitter a lot. And if you don't know about Twitter, just look at their chart, and that's all you need to know about that. I think Jack Dorsey he's the CEO of Twitter, and then Evan Spiegel, the CEO of Snapchat. I think they're both kind of idiots. Obviously, they really don't know how to run a company. So yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple graphs of Snapchat stats, things like user growth and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and go into my computer for that. So this first chart is a graph of Snapchat's daily active users in millions. So in 2014, they had about 27 million, and this is in North America. The next chart will show global daily active users. And that has climbed quite significantly from 2014, from 27 million all the way up to 75 million. So I mean, they have had pretty impressive growth with their daily active users. And this is a chart of their global daily active users growth. So in 2014, they had about 50 million daily active users, and that has grown all the way to 173 million in quarter two of 2017. So I mean, that is very impressive growth. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're not growing, but I just don't think that long term they're really gonna be around, and they're gonna have this kind of parabolic growth like they have had the last 2-3 years. But I mean, at the end of the day, what matters is if they can make money or not. And I don't think that Snapchat is really ever going to be what Facebook and Instagram can do ad wise. Really, ads work on that platform. Okay, so here is the 1 year chart of Snapchat, and as you can see, it has not done well at all. It looks like it peaked around $29 a share, and now after earnings, it is all the way down to $12.75. Looks like it had a low of around $11.28 a share. So yeah, it's not pretty. Let's go back to a 2 year and see where this. I can't remember what it IPO'd at. I think it was around $18 a share. Okay, so that is all the further back it'll go. Yeah, I think it IPO'd around $18 a share, and then it shot up quite a bit, obviously starting out. So yeah, I mean, this does not look good. These white lines here are the Bollinger Bands, and right, it's below that. So I mean, it's not gonna. I don't think immediately it's not gonna go much lower because it is outside those Bollinger Bands. But I just think this stock is not going to do too much in the long term, and I think in 3 years from now, I don't think this company is really going to even exist. That's really how strongly I feel about the direction of how Instagram is taking market share from Snapchat. Why go to two separate apps when you can do the same thing in one app? That's kind of long term why I think Snapchat is not going to exist in 3 years. And like I said, obviously you can do the same thing that you can do with Snapchat and Instagram. And I used to use Snapchat all the time, and now pretty much the majority of my time is spent all on Instagram. Facebook, same thing with that. I don't spend much time on Facebook anymore. The majority is all on Instagram, really. So I really think that social media app is the future. And obviously Facebook owns that. So, if you own Facebook shares, don't be too worried about where those shares are heading because, obviously they own Instagram. So, any growth with Instagram is gonna impact their revenue and bottom line. But yeah, so like I said, I don't think this is gonna go too much lower. It'll probably bounce around, 12 to $14 a share for a while, and then, like I said, in 2 3 years, I don't think this company is gonna exist. So I would not touch these shares at all. Do not buy this stock. Just whatever you do, do not buy this stock. So yeah, even though, as you can see from some of those charts, they have had pretty rapid growth in revenue and user growth. But that being said, I still say, just do not touch these shares at all. This company is a disaster. I think they never should have IPO'd. I mean, even if this stock falls another 20, 30, 40%, I would not touch this at all. I think this company is going to fail. I think, when Instagram came out with their pretty much what Snapchat does, which is the live video and being able to send video to your friends on that platform, I knew from that point, Snapchat's days were numbered. I mean, why go to two separate apps when you can just do the same thing in one app in Instagram? So that's why I think that Snapchat is really a dying company, and its days are really numbered. So, like I said, at all costs, just stay away from the shares. Don't, even though it's fallen so much, just don't touch them. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I just kind of wanted to go over their last quarter earnings, and just really say, yeah, just don't touch these shares like at all costs. Just please don't touch and buy any of these shares. I mean, when this company first IPO'd, I really wanted to really short this company because I knew from the start, what was going to happen. It's a dying platform with, what Instagram has now. I did not end up doing that, and in hindsight I should have, but that's easy to say. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.